Okay. Um, Welcome to the podcast, folks. We were in the middle of a conversation
Yes.
where I was just letting Kev know. Well, we were talking about one of the topics today, but he said that Valhalla, being Assassin's Creed Valhalla, isn't on Game Pass. I told him he's not missing a damn thing.
Yeah.
I've given my money religiously to that. I downloaded Valhalla like 3 weeks ago. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna get back into it. Let's see if I can see how much I like it. I hated it. I don't know how I got 100 plus hours played on that game. Like I'm just bored apparently.
Yeah. I don't know. I
Like
never played it.
like supremely bored. Like I don't know how I put it. It wasn't good. And I'm telling you, like now, like I have Thor's hammer and I have Gungnir now. Like I like at the end of it. First off, you can't even get to that area before the end of the game. So they say one of the best weapons till the end of the game. But it sucks.
Golnier?
Yeah, the spear and Thor's hammer. Like Thor's hammer, just like it's a because of course the idea is these are Thor and Odin's weapons. We can use them together and as a tandem. Booty butt cheeks,
Right.
booty butt cheeks, stab block. I was like I'm using a ranged weapon and then I have to spam dodges to get close to and no, I'm not a professional gamer. I'm not like that. I'm just like basketball. I'm barely respectable. Barely respectable. I just I just game sometimes. I just hoop sometimes. But no, that
Right.
shit. Nah, no, you're not missing it. If you want to play Origins on Game Pass, go for it.
I maybe.
Origins is worth it.
Okay.
Origins is worth it, and Origins has a lot of like. There's way more. I mean, of course, like Egypt. Of course, there's a lot more to explore, but
Yeah.
you'll just be in the middle of it. What's like you'll just be in the Origins, you can just be like, you spend hours exploring and then wind up like raiding a tomb, quote unquote. And then later on, when you meet one of the random question marks, you wind up have already completed a task. So,
True.
like it's a much better game, much better experience.
Right.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Damn, bro.
10 out of 10 would recommend.
Someone hired this man for
You know
reviewing.
what?
Someone hired this man to review games.
Right, right.
Like you just like throughout your whole review video, you just shit on the game. Like it could be better. And then you mention a better game. And it's like you just give it a 10 out of 10. It's like what the fuck?
Like this joke was dog water. The art was trash. The melee was trash. The only thing that was cool was the range weapons, I guess. But we had 3 different arrows, and the basic is as good as the legendary. But their separation is getting this upgraded with 7,000, simoleons or whatever the fuck, and then this one is 8,000. I'm gonna take the basic because what? It's lighter.
Right.
But you get more runes put in this one, so it's like so I guess they did an okay job at it. But 10 out of 10 would recommend. We're like, what the fuck?
Bro, this man he just went on the game and gave it a 10. What the fuck?
Like he just roasted the fuck out of it. What the
Right,
hell?
right.
I'd definitely be that game reviewer that'd be like, hey Bethesda, thanks for sending me the game. Now let's actually get into it. Do better.
Do better.
Do better.
Right.
I've wasted 50 hours of my life on this thing, and you can't even have a decent shooting mechanics. Where's the recoil?
He'd be like, I wasted 50 hours trying to start the game, and it says press the key for anything, but then it's like, oh, my keyboard wasn't connected. Fuck.
Right. Like I'm over here mashing the fuck out of this button. Past the point, I just started typing the N-word because I'm pissed now. And nothing's working.
Right.
Caleb, your face was hilarious on that one.
All you're gonna do there is like, just cover my mouth. It's like, bro, what the fuck? Alright.
But yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Welcome back to another episode of the Final Battle podcast. To my, I guess I don't know how this thing does it, but with me I have one half of our co-hosting duties, brother Kevo, the man, the myth, the legend, the artiste, Michelangelo in the making.
More Raphael, but okay.
Okay, Raphael. All right. This guy. Oh, nunchuck pizza eating guy over here.
Raphael's the guy with the electro weapons. The the one with the little, they're kind of like daggers.
The size?
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck. He's Raphael, I guess. He's Raphael, and I'm say something. How you doing today, Kev?
Oh, I'm great. Kind of it's a hot one. Just for these recordings, I don't put my AC on, and it's like, bro, that's fine, but I'm good.
Jesus Christ, be comfortable.
Nah. If I put the air on, it's gonna affect the quality of the podcast. I was like, nah, I'm good. I'll just sweat for a bit.
Hey! But if you're not comfortable, that's gonna affect the quality of the podcast,
bro. I can handle it. It's not that hot. It's like
content kings for real. You know what I'm saying?
Content kings for real. It's only like maybe a high 70 in my room. It's not like
high 70.
Yeah.
That sounds like rotisserie human. Okay, no. And I know somebody in Phoenix right now. It's like, what do you mean rotisserie human? It was 112 last night. All right, buddy. Just because you chose to live in the middle of the desert from the Lion King doesn't mean it's my fault. All right.
Phoenix.
You must never go there, Simba. All right. Just because you decided to get an Apache style abode out there doesn't mean that anyone. That's our fault. All right.
Right. Okay. Should we get into it? So I'm gonna say, okay. So Starfield came out last week. We're recording the week after, but we're gonna make it more of a sci-fi theme. We're gonna talk about Starfield, of course. I have played it. Right.
I'm gonna get a soundboard. Well, I have one. I just have to
connect it.
I'm off today. I might connect it and whip up some stuff. And start using soundboard. Say stuff.
Is it?
You know what? Mm-hmm. I'll go ahead. I'm gonna try to find the sounds from like Pac-Man and shit.
True. Is it like it's not a soundboard's different from a synthesizer, right?
Yeah, so I have I have like a mini keyboard I use for music, and then I have another keyboard with pads on it.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
I just have to sit there, and I just have to sit down and pull together the sounds I want where and assign them, I guess.
Yeah, basically.
But I'll try to figure it out though. I just saw something in the settings that you could do it for Discord. So
okay, that's cool. Did you want to go first about Starfield, or I'm always been quick on what I say, but it's like I could talk about Starfield a little bit. It's pretty cool, but if you want to go first, it's fine too. Either or.
Okay, I'll ask you first. What was your review? Was it largely positive, largely negative, or just about in the middle?
Okay, I'm just gonna tell the audience. I only have played probably 4 to 5 hours.
More than me, by the way.
More than him. But like, I have played it, and what's the word? I'm at a blank. I've been playing between that game and No Man's Sky. I'll talk about No Man's Sky too. If that's another sci-fi game, but it's more on the creative side in terms of like building and crafting. But No Man's Sky, honestly, I think it's my first Bethesda game. I really like it, but like, it's really cool because like there's a lot of details. You can collect a lot of items. There's a lot of stuff you can just sell, and then like it's really cool because it has this open world feel to it, and aesthetically speaking, it's really nice. Like in the presentation back in June, I believe they were saying like they're trying to go for a vintage spacecraft look, and it really does show.
In Vintage Sky, I mean, No Man's Sky. Or
no, I'm talking about Starfield. My bad.
Okay, Starfield. Right.
Yeah,
I was making sure it was like.
Right, because No Man's Sky is a little different. It's pretty different actually. Okay, so Starfield, it's really cool. You start the mission. It's really funny because my friend Charles basically in the beginning of the story. Have you seen any of the Transformer movies?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so
I am Optimus Prime.
Right. So in the first movie, they touched the Allspark. Shia LaBeouf's character, Shia LaBeouf. Is it Sam? I don't remember his name.
Sam Witwicky. There you go. Witwicky. That's a disgusting name. Oh my god.
Right, but like so basically in Starfield, you're a miner. You're just a basic character, and then they tell you, okay, you gotta go touch that place because it has a gravitational distortion, and we're gonna sit over here where it's safe and watch. and when you touch it, you see a vision, and then you pass out, and it's like, what the fuck? It's kind of weird beginning, but basically, some
peer pressure bullshit is that?
I'm hip, right, and then like I'm talking about the story more or less, but like you're a commander from a constellation. He comes because he wants the object that you touch, because that's what's being sold to him basically. And it's pretty cool, because then like a pirate invasion happens. You're getting hit by raiders, and it's optional. You could just stand and let the NPCs ward off the attack, or you could grab a gun and you could shoot your way out. That's what I did. It was really cool. I was like, and then basically you get recruited to Constellation. Constellation is basically an explorers guild that explores the nebula and I guess galaxies and planets and stuff. I have played a lot of it. I have been ignoring the story. So there is a part in the story where like you have to so those pirate raiders, they want they want the ship, the commander from Constellation that he gave to you. So you're giving a ship for free just because you're like the chosen one, because you touch a rock. And it's like, that's cool. But to fend off these invasions from outer space, because they're called the Crimson Fleet, they're gonna keep attacking you until you deal with the commander, the captain from the Crimson Fleet. So what I did is I went to this research base where he's holed up, and I just killed him. And like when you go to a research base, there's some files, and you actually read the files. It's really cool because they talk about how they make experiments on animals, and like it's basically xeno warfare, where they're trying to make animal weapons basically. And I feel like it's kind of a homage to the movie Aliens, Alien and Aliens, the franchise, really. And then like it's really cool because eventually the lead scientist he develops an alien, or I guess animal, called Terrormorph, and it's basically very similar to, not in looks, but like in terms of like physical prowess and deadly capabilities, like the xenomorph from Alien. And it's really and when I read those files, and I was thinking, are we gonna fight a Terrormorph? I was really excited, but we didn't. And that was my first playthrough. My second playthrough, I decided to ignore the main mission, and I kept exploring the same planet, and then I actually found the Terrormorph. But I'm gonna tell you this much: that Terrormorph was a fucking sponge cake. That shit took so many fucking bullets. Like, I collected so much ammo from the research base, all of it was gone. At the very end, I just had to get my axe and just keep on fucking slashing at this motherfucker. It was crazy. It was like, dude, like. And then and then I went to the main mission. I decided to go to their I think it's called Jemison, and I pick up some police work, and I picked up some. They're called the Vanguard. They're basically like a You ever seen Attack on Titan?
No, not.
Okay, so imagine like I don't know. I guess like the military. They're like a military force. They go around galaxies and planets doing like research. I guess relief efforts, various things. But here's my problem. Now here's my first problem with Starfield. I encountered I think yesterday. So I'm ignoring the main mission, right? The story, and I just it's totally, in open world games, you're supposed to be allowed to do that,
right,
and do like other stuff. I'm trying to fast travel to another planet or another system, and I can't do it. And I'm like, fuck. And I looked it up online. I would spend 20 minutes trying to figure this shit out, and I couldn't do it. And I'm like, yeah, I think I have to do some of the story mission just for me to do that. And I'm like, maybe that's kind of like, it hindered my feel for Starfield a little bit. But I like it so far. It's really cool. Like, it's I like it a lot. But should I save the No Man's Sky talk to later, or should I just get over with?
Let me cook Starfield real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Cook Starfield.
Jesus Christ! I don't know what. Well, I do know I'm on. I've been up since 5 o'clock.
Let me mention one thing though. Okay. Three very well-known publishers, game publishers. Not publishers, I'm sorry, journalists. IGN, GameSpot, and I forget the other one, maybe Game Informer. You know what they gave Starfield?
Let's say it's 6.5.
Nah, bro, 7. It's like, dude,
Oh, so I was close,
you're
just
close.
not.
You're close. You're close. It's crazy, like, bro. Like, I'm not saying the game's a 7. No, that game's like a 7's a good score, sure. But I feel like a game like Bethesda, a Bethesda game. I mean, not all Bethesda games are good. They're known to have bugs and
Right.
shit. But like this game didn't have that many bugs. Not a lot of bugs. Maybe I probably encountered only one bug in my 2-3 sessions in. But I like this game. I would play it more often, honestly. But I don't know. It's just whack. You can go ahead.
Okay. So I'm glad you had as one would say, a fairly positive experience. Now, there's nothing saying when I get this game eventually, I won't play it and be like, this is great, and I'll be sure to let you know. But Cam told me, he's like, hey, there's this new. Have you heard of Starfield? And I was like, okay, I'm interested. Let me see. So I watched a couple of them. So I watched the official trailer, and then I watched a little bit of gameplay, and then some between TikToks and YouTube reels and shorts, I think, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I understand, at least I believe what I kept seeing is like, first off, some people just dumb, but I kept seeing this was the most, like, we were so excited and so hyped for a new game after
The last game was.
Cyberpunk. Was it Cyberpunk 2077 or something?
Are you talking
Was
about like
not Cyberpunk.
the last Bethesda game?
No, well, it might was Cyberpunk the last
Cyberpunk
one?
was the Cyberpunk 2077 was one of the biggest game launches of our generation, but you probably talking about that one.
Yeah, the one with
Keanu Reeves.
yeah, Keanu Reeves. Yeah.
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 Happy
But it
birthday.
was like this one. Oh, today's his birthday.
His birthday's like it was like a couple days ago.
Happy belated birthday, Sir Reeves. You are great.
He is great.
Thank you for being Jesus in the Matrix.
Right.
Uh, um,
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk, right? I kept seeing a lot of comments like, "This is the most hyped games in Cyberpunk," and didn't live up to what it was supposed to. My expectations there were off the wall. I don't know that they remember how bad Cyberpunk wound up being.
Yeah, Cyberpunk for consoles late gen, past gen, it was unplayable. I was in the hype train for Cyberpunk 2077 and I played a bit of it. It was all right, but it wasn't because like you were led to believe that you could do a lot of stuff in Cyberpunk. Like so there's a trailer for E3. I don't know which year, probably 2017 or probably I don't remember. But there's a trailer that made you believe that you could get you get these mantis claws implants that you can get on your forearms and you can use them to cling on walls. That is not in this. That is not in the game. I'm pretty sure it's not in the current game. I haven't checked if it's coming to the new expansion. But no, Cyberpunk was that demo they showed for E3, that particular one. That was not from the game. That was a demo made to show for E3. It was it was a tool just to hype people up. It was not. It's crazy. It's like, bro, like how can you do that? I don't know. You can go on.
But no, I was just gonna say, it seemed like if you expected, at least if you came into Cyberpunk and was disappointed, this game looks like, okay. You know what I saw when I saw this game for real?
Yeah.
Or like what I thought about? I thought of like if the Guardians of the Galaxy all went their own way, but it was just like if Groot was a human instead, or whatever alienoid species the main character is supposed to be, and that was kind of the vibe I got.
Yeah.
My bigger frustration is I want to talk about expectation management of games as fans,
Right.
right? Because how many? It's like it feels like year after year after year when you get to um
Excuse
when
me.
you get to some of these games, when they put out the ads, it's now we'll give credit for Starfield for actually add stuff in, like actually put some gameplay in the ads, like in the official trailer.
Yeah.
Like they put, but most games don't do that. They give you all cinematics, but I feel like sometimes people get caught up on the cinematics and these moments that they're showing you from the game as the entirety of the game. If that makes sense,
Yeah, I get
or
what you're saying.
like you probably saw a cinematic. I'll put it this way: as much as I saw cinematics for GTA 5, once I played it, I was like, okay, this is still a very. It's a really good game, and the cinematics are more for like staging purposes, right?
Right.
But there was something about. I mean, I don't want to say it, but it's like as fans, I feel like we need to manage and/or just stop buying stuff until they make better stuff. Because I've heard that there was like problems with the recoil, or this game didn't load, or they weren't count, or like it was a lot of different complaints I heard, and that's why I actually like take I'll take the negative. As I said, I haven't played it yet, but I saw so many people complaining about it. And then they were like, for every like seven people that were complaining about how long it was and what this doesn't be expecting and so on and so forth, the same hand on like at least YouTube, that's where I saw a lot of videos. They were like, so for like every eight that didn't like it, there were like three who were like, it actually wasn't half bad. I kind of took away this from it, that from it, but like it's a game, and a game can be good. Just focus on making it look good, and then the marketing. You could put way less marketing than she actually than I actually saw for the game. At least I will say I saw. I didn't see anything about the goddamn game. You're the one who told me about it.
Right. Right.
But when
Right.
I did, it's like I could see why this would be like interesting, and like I actually would like to try my head, like play it for a little bit. So if it's on Game Pass, sure, I'll probably put it because I'll never finish it. But they need, at least I feel like some of these houses or like gaming houses, gaming labels, whatever companies would do a lot better advertising or just making the trailer be like gameplay. Like pick a mission that isn't your best in you guys' opinion, and just let that be. Just like cut that up, but don't do the cinematic thing because I feel like too a lot of people got their hopes up, and then you can't do as much as you thought, or there are limitations, and/or when you get there, there's so many bugs and glitches. There's like I would have rather just waited or not bought it at all. And
Right.
that might discourage you from getting the next game. But they need to do better with marketing because, as I say, marketing, just getting
It's marketing. Public.
yeah,
What is it? Public.
perception.
Relations too. PR.
Yeah, yeah, because like I know you're not gonna fix and nerf everything, but for as many issues that like there's fault on both sides because many issues there's, and also stop taking it like unless you're a performer, you don't have to take it as serious. Oh my god, my pistol didn't like. I watched the one video,
Yeah, you're breaking
but
up.
he kept. Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Hang on.
I heard that.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
You Gucci goo up, nigga. Say no.
I
Inward, inward. Oh,
don't want. I don't know.
oh, my bad.
No,
But
no.
not.
It's cool. Cause like I'm just gonna. I don't know. It's I don't want to be like that person who's like, oh, I can't talk about vulgar stuff or like But it's like I don't know. It's like I feel like I just it's something I can't like. I feel like when you say the M word, you already say it. So it's like that's why I don't say it. I just said it. Fuck.
It's okay. Like, I'm not actually saying it, but
I don't
it's
know.
just because the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Algorithm, internet
Right.
algorithm. You know. But no. Um, I need the like. I feel like if they had made the marketing and the PR a lot better, people wouldn't be as pissed because they'd have a different level of expectation, and/or come out with a game that doesn't because it doesn't have to, I say it doesn't have to be so involved. Okay, you want it to be, but there's nothing. I don't. It's gonna sound crazy. Why don't more companies take the Sims approach?
You mean like
So
the game Sims or just the genre?
yeah, like this. well, no, like the Sims approach. So the actual game. So you have a base game, right?
Yeah.
But as they come out with new stuff, so of course I'll put it this way: make it just do like I say expansions, but don't make it paid because that's the whole problem. Microtransactions. But let's say you pay 70, $80 for a game, right? Or a pre-order, or you pre. If let's say if you pre-order a game, hey, we're like this is the base game, and we can make it X amount of size, right? This open world is that different. I'm sure it's like different planets, different is it galaxies too, or just planets right now? I don't know.
For Starfield,
Yeah, Starfield.
it's planets and galaxies. Yeah.
Okay, so let's say they came out with instead of work making sure the world was so big that you can what's it called like putting a little bit more time initially making. I heard a lot of complaints. Put the shooter like put a little bit more time into like beta testing it or testing it so it mimics something. Bethesda's had other games that done well with those mechanics. Like you shouldn't be fucking it up on a brand new game, but like instead of going out there with we have 12 galaxies and each galaxy has five planets. I'm just throwing numbers out there, but five planets that have unique, people that you can meet with uniquely, whatever, like unique interactions, etc., etc. Why not make it that you have the base game itself? Like you pay $70. The base game is six or seven. Is like three. It's like three galaxies, four planets apiece, but those worlds really put together well. Like the NPCs have, like if you talk to one NPC more than twice, like more than two times, you're not getting the same like loot from them, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Sure.
making the world more involved or making it more destructible. Something like fixing the mechanic or like making sure the shooting mechanic mimics something that you've already had from another game that works. Because past the points, at least I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong. Some stuff I won't say it's copy and paste, but it's not huge adjustments to make it work for another game. Like some of it is just like overlays and skins, artwork, that sort of thing. But then have updates. Just like, hey guys, you paid the $70, whatever, whatever, and they can plan it. Like the whole thing is if they roll it out once and then just do updates. Why not make the updates so hey, we just added X, Y, or Z, and then they can add on story. Like you could actually keep people invested in the game. So let's say the first like 15 hours worth of the game, you got like 15 hours. 5 of it is actually story, 10 of it is like exploration, right? But then if they keep chapters of the game coming out, and then you get a new planet or new galaxy every what's it come to go with this piece of the story, like you can't progress. So you have a chance. So maybe you have a chance to just go and explore some of this other stuff. Go and get some achievements or some coin, whatever the currency is, whatever the.
Right.
I feel like that would be a better approach for some of them for some of the companies that want to attack something so big because it's a great idea and it doesn't look like a bad game. But I think when you try to tackle that much or that much without communication to the fans, it's a little bit more work on their side. But they're literally folding money at this point. Like they're printing money at this point. Like for as bad as it is, so many people still got it, or it's making them get Game Pass to get it, whatever. So they're still getting money. They're still counting those numbers. So why not cater to? I know it's like it's easier said than done. I'm sure there's tons of money in artwork and rendering and et cetera, et cetera. But for the money
Animation.
that you're animation, but there's so much like but I'm sure like past the point. It's like why not take care of the people that are like take care of the gamers, like give them an experience that they what to come. So the next game, so beyond the fact that this game is still so good, look at GTA 5. What have they done? Like
Uh,
seven.
ports.
They literally they did a base game.
Yeah.
They did a base game that had online, and they've had the same online from 2011, 2012, but they just added like X amount of like 10 to 15 probably like DLCs or expansions within the game or like within the online part. So, hey, you did X, Y, or Z in the you could start a nightclub in line and you can go and like some of the missions are you really designed it. You can run a what's it garage here. They keep making it they keep making you want to come back to it or put money into it.
Uh, j-
So,
just to let you
huh?
know that sometimes you break up a little bit It's rarely, but it happens. Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to get a new cord.
You want me to pause?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. It's just I don't know. It's
Oh
just
no, I was just being. I think it's probably the cord because it's a little old, but I'll get a new one before the next pod.
okay.
But yeah, I didn't like that there were so many people. First off, there were a lot of people complaining. You bought the game. Shut up and play it. Okay.
All right. All
And
right.
if you don't want to watch a comment, start buying stuff on Steam and return it. Like if you want to see if you like a game, first off, get a Game Pass so you can trial and error stuff. And if you really like it that much, just go ahead and buy it. I've done that. We've all done that. It's like, oh, I'll do a try. I kind of like it. Oh, I hate it. Delete.
all right.
Or just get a PC. Mm, stop being special.
Well,
Get a PC, buy it on Steam, and return it. But um,
a lot of PC ports now aren't that great anymore. The new Star Wars game, Star Wars Survivor, is a great example.
mhm,
Last of Us Part One came on PC last spring. That PC performance was terrible. I can't name
I
anything
did hear
else.
that.
I can't name any other games, but like PC ports haven't been that great lately. But yeah, go on.
No, I'd have heard that sometimes they're not, optimized well,
Yeah.
or there's a lot of lag. But that's what I'm saying. If it's not ready, don't put it out. Or if it's not what you wanted, don't put it out.
I feel like gaming conglomerates, they really know that gaming fans really, really follow the hype train and are kind of impatient. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Cause
I
like,
agree.
I mean, I used to be that kind of person, but it's like now it's like, I don't know. You can't buy every game that comes out because then you'll be broke cause fuck. That
I
happened to me
swear.
before. I mean, it's
You
happening to me
did.
now, but I didn't buy every fucking game. But like, for example, don't do this, kids. If you like a game, I don't know, wait for a sale. Or if you're a grown adult or a young adult and you're working and you don't have enough time to play games, don't buy every game you see. Cause
Ghost of Tsushima?
goes, I done that. I bought Street Fighter 6 and I bought Final Fantasy 16 and I have played maybe 20 hours of Street Fighter 6 in the past when I got it, and then I haven't touched the new Final Fantasy game. And it's like, bro, like it's like a $7 game that's sitting in my shelf basically. And it's like,
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can tell you exactly how long I played Ghost of Tsushima. Because that whole, oh, if you work too much, don't worry about it. Yeah, no, the older you get, that's a part of the reason I haven't got the P5. It's like, okay, I get the P5. Oh, these games are available. Look at all the options and the new. And then I'll play. I didn't get through an entire season's worth of games on 2K this year, on 23, and I pre-ordered it. I haven't even gotten 2K this year yet because like I'll get it around Christmas, maybe I guess. I don't know, but there was no point in me. Day one, let's lock in and get to level 17 on my team with this bronze D'Angelo Russell. Like, no, it was just like it wasn't worth it this year.
I don't know.
But and I'm still gonna get it because I get every year. But the older you get, the more like that's the thing. Like if you go, I don't get it. Like, and I know as I said, it's easier saying that I'm gonna come. Hey, you're gonna buy my now this part, the main work, X amount of like the story is already set, right? But we want to make sure this little bit of stuff when it rolls up, we want to keep you in because there are people who will speed run a story. Like do just story straight through and then they got 15 hours of 15-20 hours of gameplay story but they don't have any exploration. You could really get 100 exploration, but if the exploration is boring as
Um,
then
yeah, you kind of broke a little bit.
can you hear me?
I can hear you, but it's happening again, basically.
Okay. I was
Um,
just saying if the you can get 100 hours easy out of a game if the um if the exploration is cool,
yeah.
of like or if the open world is engaged enough or involved enough. That's something as much as people crap on it. I say people, I've heard a lot of people crap on it, but Assassin's Creed, at least Odyssey or Origins of Odyssey, you can go almost anywhere in something like there would always be NPC doing something, but you could go and find a question mark, and it would actually be something different. So, oh, let's go hunt a shark, to get a whatchacon. But then you can choose to give you can choose to give the necklace back, and they give you some coin, or was it drachme or drachme, whatever. Or you could keep it, and you may have a little more, right? And then it's something you could trade later for parts, or for money. Like it's a and no, and there's plenty of them. It's just like GTA had strangers and freaks. So after you get all three characters, you drive up to Vinewood, and but that's the thing. What's cool because this little like Spider-Man type character, this like superhero type character, Vinewood fame or whatever.
Yeah.
Each character had a different interaction with. So Franklin had one, Michael, Trevor, but then like yeah, I feel it's like you have to. It doesn't. I feel like it doesn't take a lot to make a game in concept worth it. But if somebody's gonna pay you $70 looking for an escape, looking for an experience, make it worth their while. And then if
Right.
you do that, you build confidence in them. And even if they say, "Hey, I didn't like the artwork, but X, Y, or Z was fire. I liked how this was kept me coming back." That's how you keep a brand. That's why Rockstar keeps getting people coming back. That's why. Go ahead.
I just feel like, for obviously Cyberpunk 2077, they did not care about, like, in terms of their final product, because it's like that game was terrible when it first came out, and like
2077 looked rough. I'm not
it
gonna
was
lie.
it was terrible. I got on PC. It was somewhat a different story, but it wasn't really optimized for a lot of people's PCs, and I just think corporate greed, man. Like people, like they don't want to spend that much money. They don't, and they want to get a bang out of their buck, basically, because everyone pre-ordered it. It was amazing looking game. There was presentations every other week when it was before it came out, and then it was a train wreck. It was terrible. It was a mockery on Twitter, formerly known as Twitter.
Right, X. What the hell is that, Elon?
Right. But
Man
like,
is bored.
that, yeah. But no, I just like you're right. Certain I feel a lot of AAA games, a lot of AAA companies, they know people will buy their sequel. They know people will watch their shit. They know people is going to think it's a quality game. So people are like, oh fuck it, we're going to put less resources into it, more into marketing, and our game will sell. And it's like that's fucked up. It's like, rude, dude. Like make a good game. Like
Yeah.
if you want
AC.
to lose fans, keep doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep doing that. Yeah.
And then it's like, oh well, it's like, oh, that game looked really good, but I've learned my lesson with those guys. Never
Right.
mind. I
Right.
mean, the fact that there's a Plague Tale, and then a
Plague
Plague
Tale
Tale,
Requiem.
yeah, one of the YouTubers I watched, he played it, but it's like that game. I don't believe it has a huge studio behind it, but it looks really good, and clearly the story is cool. But like cool enough, the artwork is what you call. But some of that stuff has less glitches and less bugs, and that's a much smaller,
Yeah.
gaming studio.
Yeah.
So it's like, or hell, even a Telltale game. I
They
feel like a Telltale game is even better in some way than some of the stuff that these huge corporations roll out because, yeah, they have a source material, but they're still trying to make but they sit here and have these different decisions. You got to draw and animate and voice act all of that stuff.
right.
So yeah, I don't know because I did ask her. What the hell? My brain is tripping right now. Hang on. Anyway, the point is, for the people that were complaining, I understood completely why they were complaining. But I need some of the studios sometimes to take a step back and give us a really good product to start with, and then come with the promise of like, hey, you buy this $70 game. Overall, yes, we're promising you'll get 12 galaxies. You'll get 5 planets of galaxy, but it's like make it open world, but open world with stations. Hey, you can go over here. No, we'll say you can't go over yet, but when you get to this part of the story, or when this part of the story rolls out, this will be necessary. Now you can go. Oh wow! Look, this is like. This is like when you play Odyssey, when you play Origins. If you're when you get to the end, right? It's like, okay, the game was good. You had ancient Egypt to what to come, like all this stuff. You go through pyramids. You can kind of do like a walkthrough, except of the different pyramids and what to comes. You could go into the climb sphinxes and that, like sphinx and stuff like that. You get to the end of the game, or to the DLC, quote unquote. If you got the game past the beginning, but the DLC, now on top all of the major gods in Egyptian culture, each of them have an afterworld that have different environments and different looks and that sort of thing. So I went into Anubis's whatchacom to do the first level of the first mission in the game, and it looked completely different. It looked really good though. It looked really clean. Like you could tell. Hell, even Odyssey did it with. Yeah, Odyssey was like when you could see different pieces of different worlds or whatever. Like, so it's the same game. It took them some time to roll it out, but when they rolled it out, they still had the same dynamics, and so like you could still have the random people with question marks to get more skill points or XP, etc., etc. Or if you did this, you might get an XP boost. Complete these goals and you get a new weapon. Cool. But they kept the stuff that already worked in the game that they rolled out that was good, and then they added a new, and then they added a fresh stage, new characters or similar characters, different whatchacoms. But it took them time. But once you got to it, it's like, okay, this is cool. I feel like more people or more of them need to do that. And for this game, I will play eventually. But Starfield, it looked like it was a letdown based on what they were projecting it or proclaiming it to be.
Okay.
So yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Heavy douche. Okay. I'm still gonna play more of it. I like it so far, but yeah, I would say check it out at least though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
definitely. I could talk about
Make your own opinion, sheeple. Sandra.
That's true. Make your own. I mean, like, there are certain games I want to get this year, but I'm kind of brokish. But it's like, I'm gonna wait for reviews because, like, lately it's just like, I mean, I haven't bought a bad game, but I don't trust a lot of things ever since Cyberpunk. So it's like, you gotta wait. Yeah, you gotta trust and wait and see what Twitter, formerly known as Twitter, is talking about. Yeah. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna say two games that I'm looking forward to. Those two games are Lords of the Fallen. These are both Dark Souls games, basically. Lords of the Fallen and Lies of P. I'm excited for those two, but yeah, just keep your expectations low and see what other people are saying. But if you don't want to follow the people and you just want to buy your own game, yeah, and form your own opinion, do that as well. You're welcome to do so. It's free, it's a free country.
It's free real estate.
Yeah, free real estate. Right. All right. Did you want me to talk about No Man's Sky for a bit, or want to talk?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Okay, so a lot of people when Starfield came out, a lot of people were like, "Oh, this is basically gonna be like No Man's Sky," and I'm like, "Okay, that's cool." I saw when I bought Xbox Pass because of Starfield, I saw that No Man's Sky was also on Xbox Pass, and I was like, I didn't buy Starfield early access. I had to wait till Tuesday night, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'll download this shit and play it." I'm playing this. I'm sorry. No Man's Sky is like, I'm gonna say it. Maybe I hope I don't offend anyone, but it's basically like Minecraft in space. The art style is very different. It's very crafty, and there's no I would say there's no hard NPCs yet, but it's really interesting. So as most characters you start as, you're a blank character, you lost your memory, you crash land, you don't know what happened, so your whole mission is like, you have to figure out what happened, like what was your past and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, that's cool. So you follow the main story, you rebuilt your ship, you gather materials, you fixed your jump start, your hyperdrive, stuff like that. And but what I really like about this game is that it's procedurally generated, and it's more so exploration is like really cool, because so in Starfield, for example, when you jump to to another planet or a solar system or whatever it is, it's a load screen, which is fine, But for No Man's Sky, it's gonna happen a lot. For No Man's Sky, sure, there might be a little stutter for my PC. I noticed a little stutter, but you basically go to that planet, and it's pretty cool. And like, the only problem is that if it'll tell you how long it'll take, and it will take that long, and it's like fuck. So like certain things, like for example, you have a hyperdrive jump, but you can't use it on a planet, so you have to leave the atmosphere just to use it, and that'll cut you time down. And like it's a really great game. It's honestly like it. You have to upgrade your suit. There are planets that are toxic, planets that are too warm for your suit, like it's too cold. You collect actual elements and minerals, and you sell them. There's a trading economy, and it'll tell you if the value is better in this economy or another economy. It's really in depth, and I like it a lot. I've been playing it probably more than Starfield lately. It's kind of weird because I was looking on this Elden Ring grind, and then I started playing No Man's Sky, and I was like, I like this game. It's just like they'll tell you what the fauna is. There's a scanner. You get money for scanning shit. It's really something. I like it a lot. Like today, I found a new starship, and it's like it's so good. Like it's like you're just building, you're just repairing it. You're repairing it. I made mine functional, so like almost everything works. Just the shields need to work, and I like it a lot. The art style is it's not like Starfield, where it's like Starfield aims for more realistic, but it still has saturation. This one, it's very bright. It's not afraid of color at all. You can land on moons. You can land on planets.
Not afraid of color. I'm sorry.
I don't see color. Right. It's
I'm great.
like if you want a very explorative game and you like crafting, and maybe you're a fan of Minecraft or I don't know. The only thing I will complain about, but I think it's fair because I was in the starter planet where I started at, and I found that there was not a lot of enemies, a lot of combat. But then I started going to different planets, and I found that okay, so here's the thing I'm gonna break down. So each planet may have a sentinel. That's a drone that if it sees you harvest or mine anything, it will scan you, and depending on its hostility, it will also attack you. The starter planet, it was easy peasy. Just don't let the person see you, that kind of thing. I went to another planet. These motherfuckers were on point. Like these motherfuckers, they see you like smoking a cig, you're selling cigs. They already writing your fucking, like, I don't know, your proceedings, and they put you in jail and shit. Like they don't put you in jail, but these motherfuckers were on point. Like these guys, they got a squad and they're shooting laser at you. And then I bought a gun upgrade. I killed them all. I thought that was it. Nah, they sent another wave, level 3, and I was like, what the fuck? I started dipping. I was like, I should have like, I should have see how strong they were, but I was like, I started dipping. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I got enough resources, and yeah, I'm good. Like, nah, bro. Yeah, I like the game a lot. Yeah, I like the game a lot. It's funny because No Man's Sky was another Cyberpunk 2077 game. Basically, it was an indie game that got a really big back funding from fans, and when it dropped, it was basically what I remember what people said, it was a failure. You couldn't do anything. Basically, there wasn't it was like an empty galaxy in a sense. But they've been updating the game, and honestly, I like it a lot. It's really good. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was looking up No Man's Sky on what's it called. Oh, it is on here.
On what?
On PlayStation.
Yeah, it should be on PlayStation. Yeah.
Huh. Well, I might just check it out.
You should if you like collecting stuff, exploration. Oh, I didn't mention this at all. There's several languages in the game, so like at first when you talk to NPCs, you don't know what they're saying, but you start learning word by word what they say, and there are these discoveries that teach you words, and there's a lot of stuff, really cool things you can find. Like if you find a transmission beacon, or a beacon, you can learn another settlement is like maybe an hour away. You can find out there's a ruin off planet. There's an observatory that's more of a puzzle. I learned today that if you fail the puzzle one time, that's it. That's the observatory. And I'm like, fuck. So I was like, yeah, the wiki. Yeah, I think the wiki. Yeah, because if you're lost or stuck on certain things, the wiki is pretty clutch. And I'm like, yeah, because I don't try to use wikis for a lot of things, but for No Man's Sky, it's kind of, I would say it's semi-essential for at least puzzles. But I would and we're back.
Bing bong.
Bing bong. It's funny because one of my friends suggested me when we end the episode we should say bing bong or something. We should say bing bong, and I'm like, that's not.
I'm okay with it.
I'm like, that's a cool idea. Like, it's not copyrighted. I mean, there's no podcast that says that, right? I mean, right?
No, I mean, if they do, what they gonna do to us? Nothing.
And we're just small podcasting creators. I mean, it's not gonna happen.
Content kings. That's
Content kings, yeah, content kings. Well,
alpha male,
yeah, alpha male. No, sir. I'm a sigma beta, sigma male.
Sigma beta. Oh
Sigma
my
beta.
god.
A lot of people say that because I think like a lot of people say Keanu Reeves and like Ryan Gosling and like Christian Bale and like that community, like from the. You ever seen the movie American Psycho?
No, but I've seen way too many videos about character studies on it. So,
I wonder, do you want to watch that?
sure.
All right. I'd let you know. Maybe it's on Netflix or Prime. It's an old movie. I like it a lot. I mean, it's really funny because like a lot of people on TikTok and like on YouTube, they really use those clips and pick really good songs with them. Like, you ever heard of Perfect Girl?
Nope.
You may have heard it on TikTok, but it's I like that Perfect Girl. And like what else? That one TikTok where like the girl who's a model, then the other side's like the girl who works at McDonald's, the cashier. Like no.
No, let me see. TikToks.
It's called Soul Down.
It's called what now?
It's called Soul Down and Lost Soul Cross. Just type in like Soul Down and no, I think it's Lost Soul Down mixed with Lost Soul. Make sure to mute your mic though, because we don't want to get copyrighted.
Copyright.
Right. Oh no.
It's a pretty.
Oh no, Perfect Girl. If you're looking for that one, it's Perfect Girl.
Oh yeah. Perfect girl in my world. What American Psycho, I guess.
Yes.
What American Psycho.
Well, no. Perfect Girl is by an artist. It starts with M. It's like Marix. It's not, that song's not from the film. It's just they just use that song and use those clips together for some reason. It's like, I don't know. You like,
Okay,
you ever seen that scene where Christian Bale's walking down the hall and he's listening to headphones?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of people were like, yeah, that's the song he's listening to, basically.
Oh, okay, all right. I think I found one.
Yeah. If you guys can hear that, that's my dad working on one of his lawnmowers, and it's lovely to have it on the podcast. Dad's first guest appearance. Sonically.
Shout out Pops for it.
Shout out Pops, definitely. There was one time I was doing Let's Play, and this was last year, and then like I was doing it in the morning before I was going to work. I think I was editing that or recording it. It don't matter, but I guess the neighbors next door, they were having roofers on their roof, doing their thing, and then they started hammering with nails, and that got recorded on the video, and then I just did a special edit where it's like, Kevin got struck by a hurricane. Can you hear that? Good, because he just turned on the blades. If OBS caught that, damn, I'm gonna have to I have to edit that out too now. That's 2 edits. Fuck. We're back. My dad, my dad was fixing something, and he was done. I didn't really stop him, but like, hey, I'm working here. I do that.
Nah, if straight up went downstairs, be like, hey, look. Do his shoulders up, puff his chest out. No, Kevin Hart was like, hey, yo, turn that off, my boy. Act like we working upstairs. I know you're doing your little, begonias. Sir.
Your begonias. Oh, I just pushed him off the machine. I just turn off myself. I just shh.
You put it back where you got it from.
Right, it's a library here. He's outside. His laptop is a fucking library. That's crazy. Una biblioteca.
La biblioteca.
That's the Spanish word today. The Spanish learned.
Biblioteca.
Biblioteca. All right. So yeah, well, I don't remember what we're talking about. What were we talking about? Sci-fi things.
Great question. Yeah, sci-fi things and things of that nature.
All right, fuck it. I'm gonna go off topic. Not off topic. I'm just gonna ask you a question. Have you seen any of the Alien movies?
I saw one of them, but it was like one of the last ones.
Was it newer ones? Like there's Prometheus. There is.
I definitely saw Prometheus.
That's a good one.
Definitely saw Prometheus.
There's the newest one, but it came out a couple years now, maybe like 2019, I believe. Covenant. That was
the end of that.
That was good
I
too.
saw most of that one.
I saw that one. Recently earlier this year, I saw almost all of them except the first 2 we just mentioned. And I have to say, Aliens, they are great movies, but they're both different in their own ways. But then the other 2 movies, anyone can correct me if I'm wrong, but the third movie, which is Alien, I think it's called Aliens 2 or Aliens 3, I don't remember. But that movie is directed by David Fincher. I think. I saw a pic of movies ranked that are made by David Fincher, and then I saw Alien 3 was there. And I was like, oh, I didn't know he directed it. That's cool. But the writing on it was okay. I'm gonna say it was okay. Now the 4th movie, I guess it's called Aliens 4 or no, Aliens Resurrection, I believe. It's where they made the main character a clone, but she's fused with alien xenomorph DNA. That the only redeeming thing. Have you seen Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul? Neither.
No.
Okay, so there is a meme. You ever seen that one meme where there's like this Mexican man who like he snorts like coke and he's fighting Thanos? No, it's like a really good.
Oh yeah.
That's from Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. His name, the main character, the character's name is called Tukos, I believe. He's in that movie, but I didn't realize he was in that movie. That's the only redeeming thing. He wasn't like a great character, but I noticed him. That's all. And I'm like, yeah, that 4th movie was terrible. Like, oh my god, it was bad.
God.
Like,
That'd probably be my favorite one to watch.
Like Alien, really good horror sci-fi thriller. Aliens, arguably one of the best action movies, a sci-fi action movie for sure. I would say that. Yeah. Random. Have you seen the new Avatar movie? I haven't seen it.
New Avatar.
Yeah, Avatar: Way of the Water. I believe it came out last year in
Oh
December.
hell no.
It's on Disney Plus and Hulu, but I haven't seen
I
it.
mean, I'll probably watch it when I'm ready for some good old fall asleep farce. Because
I
that's what Avatar is. It's really pretty and pointless.
Some people said the story was pretty generic. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, the first story was generic.
I don't remember the story. It's really funny because a lot of people on Twitter say like that movie when it came out, everyone watched it, everyone liked it, and then it's like the sequel came too late, and it's like no one cares about the first movie. It's like damn.
I'll tell you exactly what the movie is. Oh no. Oh, humans find new planet. Humans run rampant. One random human falls in love with a person. Then that person, then the other, then it's just Pocahontas with blue that are 7 feet tall. Okay, it's just
Dude, that is so true.
it's just Pocahontas.
Yeah.
You can't go see them. I mean, I love him, father. You can't mess with them. Like you can't mess with the blue people. But she fine for real. They get together. This one, the blue people save the human, and they realize they have more in common than they. It was a rom com in space with aliens. Okay, it was a rom com with nothing funny about it. And who was the actor in that? I can't even tell you.
Um.
I know it was Zoe Saldana, but I can't
Yeah,
even
I
tell you who
was
the
gonna mention
dude.
that. You know the dude who plays Mutter's Milk in The Boys? He's also in that
Yeah.
movie, I
In
believe.
what?
In Avatar, the first one.
The first one?
Yeah,
Really?
he's in that one, I believe. Laz Alonso, I
Yeah,
believe.
I think you called it
Yeah,
right.
that's his
Yeah.
name, but I believe he's
Sam Worthington.
no idea who that is.
What the? Exactly. He's the main character. Jake Sully.
Jake Sully,
Yeah.
Mike Sully.
Jesus Christ. Clash of the Titans. Oh, that. Oh, he was Perseus. That's why he was familiar. But anyway, yeah, it was just a rom. And humans and aliens, they can't at all go mess with them. But just like is it Cinema Sins?
Yeah, Cinnamon Sins.
Yeah, and then here we are. Michelle Rodriguez is in the first. What was she? Somebody fought someone?
I've,
Like every other movie she's in?
do you remember? She criticized Marvel MCU like a month ago, but then it's like, but you're in a franchise that pumps out movies as well.
Fast and Furious 83.
Yeah,
Letty's Revenge.
Betty's Revenge.
No, because her character's name is Letty. So
Letty.
I'm just saying,
Oh,
yeah. So I'm saying number 83. So Fast and Furious, and Letty's Revenge will be after The Rock is. I mean, after Vin Diesel is, he's gonna. But but you'll just say that Dom got attacked by some brand new somehow supernatural, superhuman behemoth that we've never heard. And she's on a walker, but you know what she but she turns into Batman because as she gets to her walker, the key for her souped up little 4-wheel drive is her walker. So she's gonna steer the car with her walker, and then they're gonna CGI Paul Walker's son's. They're gonna CGI Paul Walker's face onto his son. So because he's the he's the second generation of Fast and Furious. Well, they're gonna go and beat up Uncle Dom's killer. But then wait a minute, plot twist. Uncle Dom has another family.
oh my god! What the fuck, dude? Like, oh my
They're gonna
god.
make a billion. They're gonna make another. Well, no, 3 billion. 3 billion. Crypto coins. And they're gonna run it back for 84. Um, and it'll be like number 84 will be the Toretto way, where the robot where they've implanted Dom's memories and conscious into will go save Paul Walker's kids or Paul Walker's son from some random Jason some other bald kung fu barely know. brother, and then they'll come together, and it'll be Toretto family revenge. And you know what? They're just gonna become the government via a coup. You know, they're gonna sling a car off a skateboard ramp into the White House, but the White House now is gonna in Southern California because why? Family.
Um,
I'm sick of it. Oh my god! And you know what? Eventually, did you actually see that Universal was spitballing? But we're gonna see it. Seeing a universe where, so creating a universe where Fast and Furious and Jurassic World or Jurassic Park actually cross over.
that's a terrible idea. Oh my
Is it
god. I, I
Chris Pratt and The Rock and Kevin Hart and
Kevin Hart's in the, he's in the Fast
no,
and
he's
Furious.
not, but he'll find his way in there
Yeah, you're
because he
right.
finds his way into every other fucking movie. And it'll be like Michelle Rodriguez, like he's just talking. I don't understand. I'm sick and tired of all these goddamn titles running around. And Michelle just Rodriguez just like backhands him across the face because she's just an aggressive Latina in every movie.
That's true. She is.
She's just an aggressive Latina who can fight. It's like,
Right.
oh my god. Yeah, no, but then like they're slinging motorcycles. It'll be Chris Pratt in blue, like going to get. It'll be like it'll be Chris Pratt in blue going up against Dom Toretto and his Camaro until they realize that they're Rexes that none of them can communicate. Indominus Rexes and then the government, and then they'll come together to overthrow it all. Pow! Like, oh, it only did 1.8 billion. Run it again. Blue's revenge because Chris Pratt's bike got hurt. You know, it's like shit.
I think it would be cool if, because you know John Cena's in the Fast and Furious franchise now.
He is now. Yeah, so is Jason Momoa for crying out loud.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I told you at this point. At some point, we're gonna wind up in a Marvel movie, Fast and Furious movie, and not even know it.
That's crazy.
We're just gonna be in the middle of it. And it's like, and then we just see like Jason Momoa running down the street in some boots. You know, some boots with his shirt off with the Aquaman tattoos. It's like, what the hell is happening? And then a raptor appears out of nowhere.
You know, it'd be
He
really
grabs a
right.
he grabs a trident and like stabs it in stabbed in its tail, but then he slings the raptor at some tank that somehow Blue can now bust through because I don't know, the Transformers are in it now. Settle knows. It's gonna be an amalgamation of hell. It's gonna be actual hell, but they'll figure it out. And
Yeah,
we're
they'll
gonna
figure
pay
it
for it.
out.
We're gonna go watch it.
I 2 weeks ago I saw Jurassic Park, and I think I talked to this
First
already.
one?
Yeah, the first one.
Okay.
That shit holds, man. Like the practical effects, the dinosaurs really
Yeah.
hold. But no, that abomination you just mentioned, that's nuts. I feel like people will fucking watch that. I don't know. Like I don't know.
Oh yeah, and then it'll become a what's it called? So the girl power movie will be Michelle Rodriguez and Gal Gadot will somehow come back to life, but they'll throw like a whip reference in there because she'll like whip Blue one time, but Blue is a part of the group of women that as a part of the girl group movie because they gave us The Rock and Jason Statham in a movie for Hobbs and Shaw, so we'll get Rodriguez and Blue, but then oh wait, Gal Gadot's coming too.
Is it? Isn't Brie Larson in that movie, the franchise now? Yeah,
Is she?
yeah, the one who plays Captain Marvel. Yeah, she's in that franchise now.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird because it's like, damn, it's like Fast and Furious became like a haven for like superhero actors now.
Yeah.
It's so
But
strange.
you know what the wild part is though.
What?
All right, hot take. I'm sorry, I'm deviating just a little bit because you said the name. Brie Larson and Jennifer Lawrence have ruined so many things for me.
Okay.
Stop it. Oh my god. I know I genuinely dislike Jennifer Lawrence's acting more than I dislike Brie Larson. But they seem to be some of the most characterless like humans on Earth. Like actually
Yeah,
not having a personality would be more personality than the two of them shown.
that's funny. A lot of
Oh my
people,
god.
a lot of people didn't like Brie Larson's portrayal as Captain Marvel for some reason.
I mean, I'll be okay. No, I didn't necessarily like it, but she also wasn't on the screen long enough for me to give a damn.
You're talking about Endgame? I mean, Endgame or the movie Captain Marvel?
Well, no, Endgame.
Okay. Yeah, she
Now,
disappeared.
Captain Marvel.
It was okay. Good music choices though.
Yeah, it was okay. It was a nice little nostalgia trip. But the fact that Kamala Khan in a TV show, I can't wait to see in this movie, and it's supposed to be a movie about the Marvels.
Yeah.
And that's a problem because your big bad or your big superhero is a what the hell is I don't know what I mean, I guess I get the premise, but if they don't work together, then they can't defeat this villain. But it's like because if one uses their powers, they like switch places. It's like, okay, Freaky Friday with superpowers, I guess, sure, but I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of Brie Larson and her acting, but I know I would rather watch Brie Larson as Captain Marvel for the next 46 years as opposed to another minute of Jennifer Lawrence trying to be anything besides a joke.
Is it? Did she ruin? What's that franchise called? The novel one. You
Oh,
know.
the Hunger Games? I give a
Yeah.
hoot about the Hunger Games.
Okay.
The first one was whatever, but when they made her
Mystique.
Mystique.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't even remember the lady's name from the first trilogy, but she was rolling in her proverbial grave. Oh my god, they could have just recast her and done all of the work. They could have done the worst de aging possible, and it would have been a million times better. Because something about Jennifer Lawrence, mutant and proud. Shut your ass up. Ooh, it boiled my soul. She was horrible, and Mystique is a really good character, even in the comics. And she made her like soulless, lifeless. And then around that time, there was another movie with Pratt that came out. It was like a space movie,
Yeah. Yeah.
and she was the oh my. Okay, I know it's a lot to ask. It's only two people in it, but she was horrible. Kev, like legit booty butt cheeks. Oh my god. No, I can't say that because no, it was bad. It was just genuinely like Chris Pratt did all he could. The little butler who was supposed to be a the robotic bartender had more charisma than this. How does AI generated? What's it like the writers? I know I supported y'all the last time. You got that one. No, that was the casting.
Casting
The
director
casting. The
and
casting
some of the
director.
writing.
Hey, that no, they was the casting director because they both got because Chris Pratt was Chris Pratt. He did fine. And he was trash. His characters are trash too. I'll probably watch that again just for the memes, but I'll probably just a little bit triggered because it was such a good premise. It was. Do you remember? It's like basically I don't remember the name of the movie. I'm just gonna tell you.
What's the?
Okay,
Just tell me.
the name of the movie I don't remember.
No, no, like the description or like.
But basically it's it's like in the future clearly, but we're but different. But like humans are setting out in sets of however many hundreds of, or thousands on these like ships to go and build new or inhabit new civilizations across the galaxy, right? Fine, but this ship like went off course. Basically, it went off course. So for a part of the movie, I think he was just because his pod malfunctioned when they went into like an asteroid, storm or whatever. But the second part, but like when she awake, because he was just by himself for a minute, but then when her pod messed up, I think her pod either messed up or he woke her up. It was one of the two. I think it was the trashier option that he woke her up or like what you call it, but he like lied to her. Was like, oh yeah, my pod up too, whatever, whatever. And they like, of course, they're just the only two people, so they go on a break and out, learn more and more about each other, etc. But then it gets to the point where eventually they're like, how much longer do we have? So they die before we get to get to the civilization, right? But then somehow she finds out that like he like opened her pod as opposed to like making it act like she actually had a legit malfunction like his did, and it caused the what you call. But like all of the part of the writing, I feel like it was forced that they liked each other so much, like feel like you, but they just had like they had like no chemistry, no charisma, and it was actually painful. Like I kept watching because like it was new, but like It's like it was actually a great movie. Really good idea. Really good idea because like loneliness, moving away from everything you know, like with your family and all, to start this new civilization, and you find someone and you keep saying, basically, it was really creepy vibes, like Robert vibes, like, hey, you keep walking past it, I basically like walking past your pod, it's like, he looks cute. Oh no, yours malfunctioned too. Haha. Wanna wanna be friends? Wanna fall in love and grow trees? Like
Robert who?
Kelly, R. Kelly.
Oh,
It was
okay.
the creep part, yeah.
Right. Okay. This is a this is a different movie from the one with Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence, right?
No, that's the one.
That's the one. Oh, okay. I feel like it was called something. I don't know. Who knows?
You call something, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, no, you said Brie Larson. This like, and it turned into a what you come for. Yeah, wow, there are a lot of Jennifers in the industry. Jennifer Love Hewitt, Jennifer Jason Lee, Jennifer Morrison, Jennifer L, Jennifer Garner, who also gave us one of the worst portrayals of a Marvel character ever.
Jennifer Garnett.
Yeah, yeah, Garner.
Well, who she portray as? Not hip.
Allow me, Kev, to remind you of a little movie called Elektra.
You must have you must have you are you hip that the new Deadpool movies the old Elektra is coming back?
What?
I'm hip. So for Deadpool 3, the chick who played in that Elektra movie, she's coming back as Elektra for Deadpool 3. And I'm like, wow.
Please stop.
That's a she's well no, yeah, she's kind of a Daredevil character, and it's like, why would he do that?
That's the in Daredevil, like already in the MCU. I
He
mean, she
is.
had to come back.
Yeah. There's been a lot of rumors that Elektra was supposed to appear in the new Daredevil show, but the Netflix Daredevil, Elektra actress, she's not gonna
Right.
come back because she's starring in the new in an ABC show. That's what the rumor. And the chick
Wasn't she Siri? Didn't she play something else? And then was she in the Eternals? Or am I just being slightly racist?
Angeline Jolene was in the Eternals.
Let me see.
Gemma something was in the Eternals. She was in the Eternals now.
Daredevil. Good old Vince.
But it's like,
Vincent D'Onofrio.
have you seen a Baby Driver?
No, I still
No?
haven't seen it.
Okay. I don't know anything else, but there's an actress who was rumored to play as the new Elektra, but then they threw a curveball by like saying the old Daredevil actress from the movies coming back, and I'm like, okay, that's cool.
Okay, that's what it was. Was she Hathset? No, she was Hathor. She was Hathor in Gods of Egypt. I knew she was familiar. Okay, but no, the lady I'm talking about. So you're saying the lady, the Elektra from
Daredevil Netflix series.
was Hathor in Gods of Egypt.
Is that a TV show? Gods of Egypt?
It was a movie
Oh.
that people got really pissy about.
Oh, wasn't it because yeah, I remember people got mad about it because, all the gods were like pale, like, light complexion, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah. But yeah, what were we talking about? we just got into Daredevil, then that Elektra actress came back to Daredevil 3. Yeah. There's another rumor. A lot of people, because who was the guy who was originally supposed to direct Secret Wars? I think it was
I can look it up.
it don't matter, but there's a rumor that a lot of people think that Sam Raimi is gonna direct Secret Wars, and I'm like, Sam Raimi? I'm excited. That'd be cool as hell. That'd be really cool. But yeah, that'll be great. We just
Oh, he actually is on here, Kev.
who?
Sam Raimi. So Ryan Coogler, John Watts, Favreau, James Gunn, Jonathan Hickman, and Sam Raimi.
Like what as
They're
producers for
as directors for
Deadpool? That's not right. Isn't it Sean Levy who's going to direct Deadpool 3, I believe? Or he's
no,
directing?
not no Secret Wars.
Oh,
Like
Secret
Avengers
Wars.
Secret Wars.
So like apparently the guy who did Shang-Chi, he's going to direct the first, you know, Avengers Kong's Dynasty. He's going to direct that one. I forgot who was supposed to direct Secret Wars, but they canned him, I believe. I don't know. For some reason. Yeah.
Well, speaking of Brother Kang, what did I just watch? Damn it. I just blew a blank. Oh, Loki. How
Season
you feel
1.
about Loki? No, season two. How are you excited about it? What your thoughts
Oh,
on what you've seen?
I saw the trailer a couple weeks ago. I like it. I loved the first season. It looks really cool. It's kind of weird that they incorporated McDonald's in some way for advertisement because they're selling something from Loki in McDonald's.
It's this the sweet and sour sauce. They marketed it, but so apparently it's a okay. Well, they get my new rock stars, Duffy. Saying, well, no, there's actually a scene in the trailer where Sylvie is working at a McDonald's.
Yeah, they're
And
going.
McDonald's just used it too. Okay,
They're going for like a 40s. Well, for that scene in particular, they're going for like I'm guessing a 40s vibe because McDonald's is pretty old. They came out in the 30s or 40s.
27, something like that.
27. Jeez.
I know, right?
I'm excited. It's gonna be interesting how they're gonna use I forget his name, Jonathan Majors, the actor Jonathan Majors, because of the accusations, but they dropped. But there's a
Oh
bit.
yeah, they dropped because they were false.
There's a bit of slander on him, so it's like I don't know, because no one from Marvel has said anything about it. Like if he's still gonna be Kong, if he's still like gonna be in the MCU. I think so. Like
They didn't put too much money in it. Now the next, I feel like Phase 6 is completely based around Kang. It's too much.
right.
They'd have to do too much to pull him out.
That would be true. I'm excited for Loki. I can't wait. My only issue is that there's no issue. It's more like for me, time management wise, because I don't watch things no more, honestly. And it's like I probably should. But I think I'm gonna watch Loki for sure.
I definitely will be.
Yeah.
With show recommendations, have you seen any of One Piece?
I have not. That's funny because I used to read One Piece when I was growing up, and I
used to read it too.
I love One Piece. I heard great things about One Piece, the live action. I think that's great. I'm probably not gonna watch it though, unless I'm really bored or drunk or something. But I don't think I'm gonna watch it because it's only gonna be like what Blue East arc, my guess.
So far, as much praise as it's getting, they'll probably come out with the next or start working on the next arc, which I'd be welcome to. They did a good job with.
Yeah, apparently season 2 was already written before the strikes. They just haven't, directed it or
They can't do anything with it.
of course. But like I think it's great that that
They finally got one right.
yeah, they finally got one right. Like of course Dragon Ball Evolution, that was terrible. The Death Note live action wasn't good. I don't know about Cowboy Bebop, but they canned that one, and that's kind of fucked up because Cowboy Bebop's a great anime.
Well, no, they made the show, but it got shit on.
It was terrible.
Yeah, apparently, like they did make the live action, but apparently it was getting pooped upon.
Damn, that's terrible.
Elephant turds, like,
Moose turds.
moose turds.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Whole bunch of Mises, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. But
But yeah, no, apparently it wasn't good at all.
right. I don't know, like I don't really watch a lot of live action animes at all, honestly. Sometimes, if it's a Japanese live action, they'll get it right. I saw a Japanese live action of Death Note, and I thought it was good. I had any complaints about it, but usually I just don't watch, don't watch American live actions of animes, like this isn't an anime, but Netflix is making a live action of Avatar: The Last Airbender. But
I'm okay with that.
the only issue with it is that apparently it didn't get the creator's blessing. So it's like,
And One Piece did.
yeah, One Piece was he was a producer, the manga artist for
Yeah.
the live action. He was a producer. He picked not directors, the actors, and he made a lot of choices. He had a big part to play in the production of that.
Yeah, it was apparent.
I'm not really. Do you remember when Netflix was able to stream Avatar and everyone on the internet was watching Avatar again? That was a good moment.
Yeah.
That was a great moment. But have you ever seen Legend of Korra? Oh, okay. Yeah. You see, look, you have. Go ahead. Tell me your thoughts on Legend of Korra.
Unpopular opinion.
Go ahead, bro. Hot takes.
Maybe not.
Okay. Yeah.
Korra sucks, and I didn't like her, so I stopped watching it after
half of season 1.
probably.
Okay.
I probably got through a full season, and then it's like I didn't care enough about the character.
I get that.
Yeah.
I thought she was okay. I don't know. I mean, she's kind of a low-key a man-child, but she matures and really develops her character arc later on. Yeah.
Maybe I'll check it out.
You should.
But in the moment, it's like
you should, but
I
it's
was still so tied to like what I knew Avatar to be. Like, she sucks. She's the worst.
like
She's an impulsive little brat.
she is, but like it's not. I feel like it's not fair because like the first show, Avatar: Last Airbender, every episode, it's great.
Was a banger.
It's a banger.
Every episode was a banger.
Every episode was a banger. It did not stop. It did not hold back its punches. It was great. I loved that
Like,
show.
if you didn't go to school talking about Sozin's Comet, you remember like when the movie came out on?
Was it a special? Yeah,
I think it was a special, but it's
Yeah.
like you just like and they played that joint all week. But I remember it's like if you wasn't, at least I remember everybody. So it was legit a pop culture moment, but it was done really, really, really well. Like book 1 through 4, and then they had the comics. Like I remember there was a moment you could go and pick up a either novel version
or comic version.
and then go, yeah, like a comic book version, and then go and read what you just saw, but you still read it because you just couldn't like get enough of it.
My brother, I think he wanted to get the comics, but I haven't put the interest in reading comics, honestly. But I should, because there's one about Kyoshi Warriors, the Kyoshi Avatar. I forget her name, and a lot of people like that one. But
Yeah, I think she was one of the ones that was more of a hard ass, like one, like,
Yeah.
hey, it is what it is. If I gotta give you hand, beat your ass, and perhaps murder you too, for the greater good, your ass is grass. But
yeah, basically. Oh my
basically,
god. You seen Wednesday, right?
of course.
Wednesday, well, I liked it. I didn't mind that the character kind of took a nosedive in terms of like she for some reason developed feelings for the other dude. But a lot of people didn't like that. And I'm like, I mean, that's fine. It's still a
For
great
Wolf
show.
Boy?
Yeah, for Wolf Big Eye guy. Yeah. But like, I'm not gonna lie.
But that was kind of, well, I won't say it was obvious, but the
It
other
was-
dude was too pretentious.
Yeah, he was. And then like I feel like I kind of knew that he was the monster. It just felt like it. And then when he kind of went psychotic, not psychotic, but he showed his real side, I was like, yeah, I knew it. I was like, yeah, it's kind of,
Me and my girlfriend were texting back and forth. Was like, he did it. He's the one. It's one of the two. Like after like the second time we saw it, it's like, nah, it's him. It's him. I promise you. Well, what if it's not? No, it's not her. It's not her. It's him. It's
Right.
him. And then it was him, and she was like, and I was like, huh? I told you. I told you.
Have you seen the Sandman on Netflix?
I started watching it and then I got kind of distracted, but I do want to go back.
I would
I saw it was really good.
I would recommend it. It's pretty good. I don't know if I mentioned in this podcast, but this only podcast I'm on, but Sandman for CGI wasn't nominated, and it's like that's terrible because
Really?
it had really good CGI. Yeah, it's the
But from what I remember,
it was great.
very, very good.
It was great. You know, another movie that didn't get any nominations in terms of cinematography, The Batman for an Oscar.
Yeah, stop.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. It's very biased.
What was up for cinema? What was up for cinematography for that year? Because
I don't remember.
if I see Top Gun,
Nah. Oh, you're right. Top Gun did came out the same year as the Batman. Nah, it was another movie. I forget the name of it. I think John Hopkins was in it, or is it John Hopkins, or it's that guy who played as Odin in the MCU.
oh, Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins. Yeah, but yeah, I don't remember any other Netflix things I've seen, honestly. I don't know.
I would say my only complaint about One Piece, and spoilers.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I can't say spoilers.
Why? The manga came out what, 2004, 6? Spoilers for what?
Well, I guess yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not really a spoil warning. It's more of a choice in actor warning, or
Yeah.
like what's it called?
Yeah.
They made the fishmen pirates black.
Are you serious?
They are about as they are. Yeah, the fishmen pirates were definitely black, especially Arlong. Especially Arlong.
I gotta look into that. What the hell? That's
Yeah, he was definitely like when they had the remember like they had the big party where Nezumi come in, the dude comes in to, like get money from him like to keep the Marines off they back. But the party is like all it was hip hop music and dude you it's like the what's it called, it's like fishmen are better than humans, but because they couldn't rule them, they decided to enslave. It's like, oh god, he sounds like a hotep.
enslaved humans.
No, like he was like the humans decided to enslave the fish people,
Um.
and we suffered under your
Wow. Wow. They really put a spin on that. That's
They
nice.
definitely did. It
Yeah.
wasn't. It went from just a like. It went from a. I think more the manga. It was more of a like a evolutionary advantage that he was kind of harping. This one, like like it was like we're better than you because like it's evolution. The world is mostly water. We're
Yeah.
stronger in the water
Yeah.
on Earth, so really, and we're just better, right?
Right.
And your brains can only expand to such a. This dude, he was he. If you had to gave him a kufi or like and some bean pads and the bow tie, and it's like yeah, I was listening. He was like they want to
You're
be. It's like
you're listening to what?
Umar Johnson. If you ever have a moment to the more funny people that community unintentionally funny because he's like he's one of those you gotta realize my brothers we have been radicalized to the lies to believe that we he's one of them.
Okay.
So yeah, he's uber woke, you know what I'm saying? He overstands.
All right.
His understanding is below his like he does like the one like I think it was a what's it called, but he was seen taking a picture with someone that was and they assumed that he was dating the person. Why would I go after a snow bunny? X was like, all right, buddy. Like he was really going for it. He was a full ham. So
Yeah. Like the reason why I asked is because like your mic keeps on breaking. I don't want to be rude.
oh my
Yeah.
bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But
We'll get better audio next time, guys. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
definitely. I don't know. Like I don't I don't watch a lot of things anymore. But like I feel like the last Netflix big thing I saw was Sandman and the Wednesday series. And you know, I was kind of hesitant to watch the Wednesday series because I never watched old stuff honestly, and
Man, I
I
know who the Adams Family were, but I never watched it.
I think my brother wanted to watch it. Oh, I know another Netflix series I saw. Did you ever hear about the Cabinet of Curiosity, something like that? It's by Guillermo del Toro. Came out last year, probably around this time actually.
Oh, it's on my list to watch.
I there are if you just had to watch one episode, I would say watch the one episode that has Eric Andre in it and the guy who played RoboCop and I forget.
Oh God.
Yeah, that episode's my favorite. It's probably episode 5 or 6. The
Okay.
last episode's pretty good too. The first episode is kind of spooky. The second episode, no spoilers, but I mean it came out a year ago. It's great.
Right.
I would recommend it. It's pretty good. I liked it a lot. There are certain episodes, like probably episode 3, where it's like, it's not that scary, but it is kind of creepy in a sense. And but it's not. I wouldn't say it's popular. Yeah.
Okay.
You seen the Punisher, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you know the character Punisher's best friend slash enemy. Was his name Ben Barnes or that's his actor's name? I don't remember.
Anyway.
Yeah, but that actor, he's in one of the episodes. He plays as an artist that sees. I think he encounters. He saw something with his girlfriend at a ball, or something, and he encounters like these nightmarish visions, and it draws him mad. It's kind of crazy, but it's okay. It leaves you with questions more than anything, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's a good another Netflix series to watch.
If you want to watch something dumb, check out Captain Fall.
I haven't even heard of that. What is that?
It's an animation, but basically a crime, drug, kingpin, whatever. Crime kingpin, runs his business, quote unquote, out of a docked ship,
Yeah.
and Captain Fall is he's the fall guy. So they have him sign all these whatchacoms and have these exclusive parties where they make sure like he's he shows his he signs all the paperwork, etc. when he becomes a captain, but then if anything happens to the ship, he's responsible for it, not this kingpin. But he has no idea. He's just like his whole family has been captains, including his brother, but he's the only one that doesn't get the chance because he barely passed flight.
Boating school.
Not flight school. Yeah, he barely passed school, so
Damn. Is it
it
bad?
actually is kind of. Huh?
I feel bad for that guy, but is it a good show?
Yeah, it's a pretty decent show. It's a pretty
Okay.
decent show.
Okay.
It's, as I said, it's more like if you turn it on in the background, mad. If you be like, oh, Uber invested, be like, And it is kind of one note, but it's like, hey, he sees what's coming, and some of them start feeling bad because they know what's going on, but then they're still trying to keep all of this crime stuff up around him, and he's just thinking, hey, I get to run this really boat,
Right.
this really great ship,
Right.
and has no idea they are running hundreds of millions of dollars, drugs, etc. Like literally right now. They got a shipment. They went and kidnapped humans from whatever, and put them in like a huge net. Like they had caught some fish, and they're like, "Hey, keep them inside for like 30 more seconds." And the bar lifts and opens up, and they dropped them in they dropped them in like to the third floor from there in the shipping unit where he typically. And then they close it back up. Like the whole ship is meant to traffic and sell secret, and it's interesting.
It does sound interesting. I'm about to bring like a little not nostalgia of like old 90s stuff, but something that happened maybe a couple years ago. Remember Tiger King?
Who?
Tiger King.
Tiger King?
Yeah, you never seen Tiger King?
I don't think so.
Are you serious? I think we still worked together when it came out. I think at least. You never seen Tiger? I mean, it's a document series, I believe. I'm not sure, or it's like slash reality. It's about a guy who raises tigers. He raises a tiger farm, and then
Tiger King.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is that? Joe something.
Joey King or something. I don't know. Or Joe Exotic. Joe Exotic.
There you go.
Yeah.
I called for help twice, and not a thing. not a not a fuck you, a kiss my ass. Like, oh my god, yeah, that was yeah. I definitely remember that. That was good.
You remember that meme where it's like, I will not financially recover from this.
Yep, I would never financially recover from this. Good
God
lord,
damn. Um,
that shit was hilarious.
when I went to Ren Fair this weekend, there was this cool short sword. It was like curved and it had like a handle and a handle guard, and like, guess how much it cost? It was steel,
400.
$625.
Mm.
Dude, that shit's gonna sit in my corner, and my PS5 does more things than that. It's like, bro, like, I want to get it, but I was so I'm in the dumps right now. It's just like, nah, I can't buy this. If I buy this, I'm gonna be in trouble.
You ever thought about doing like one that's not steel? Like it should be metal but not steel.
You
See if
mean like
somebody sells it.
wood or plastic?
I'm not even saying plastic. What am I trying to say here? I think you might have to do something like wood or plastic just because.
Well, at Ren Fair, they're only selling like steel and wood. The wood ones were pretty cheap. You could buy like a dagger for like $70, I believe. I don't remember.
Hmm.
But I really wanted the steel one, and I was like, fuck, I really wanted it.
Oh
But
my god.
yeah, but no, I was proud of myself that day. I didn't spend that much. I didn't blow my bank account, basically. I will say that.
Okay.
I didn't blow
Well,
my
that's
bank
good.
account. Yeah. But yeah, no, I remember I don't know who one of my coworkers told me about Tiger King, but I watched it. I got hooked on it. I was like, "Whoa, this is
Hmm.
it's such a good drama, like, you know, like the turmoil and shit." And I haven't seen I don't know if they updated it or like there's season 2. I remember there was an extra episode they released a couple weeks after the premiere, but I didn't watch that. But yeah. I don't know. I just don't watch things as much as I used to anymore.
I understand. Sometimes like it's too much to watch. Sometimes.
I agree, especially with the Marvel stuff. Like, I don't know. Like, the last Marvel thing I saw was probably She-Hulk, which was a year ago. I haven't seen Secret Invasion because that I might watch it. I probably will, but not right now.
Yeah, you're not missing anything, but it is a decent watch.
Yeah, like I remember I didn't watch the premiere of uh, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I liked
Mm-hmm.
it. I watched it later on, and I liked it.
No,
It was pretty
Captain
good.
America in the Winter Soldier.
You're talking
That
about
was a little cringy.
U.S. Agent?
No, no, no. Because Sam is Captain America now.
Yeah,
I'm saying so. It's Captain America. And remember that was a whole thing with the plot. At the end of it, they put Captain America because he wasn't Falcon anymore. He was now Captain America after standing up for those
right.
people who saved their lives.
All right. You thought it was cringy?
Just a little bit.
I get that. I did feel that a little bit, maybe like a little bit, but yeah. I don't know. I would say like top 10 like TV Marvel series, not top 10, like maybe like at least top 3 for me. It's really strange because I would have put She-Hulk up there because it was really good, like in terms of writing, and like
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as people said it was.
it really wasn't. Like, the ending was very smart and clever. Like, oh, we're
It
gonna,
was.
like, it called out like the typical bullshit you see in most superhero films and TV shows. I would probably put, I like Moon Knight, but Loki would probably be up there, season 1, because it really started the multiverse era for
Hmm.
Saga. But obviously not a lot of people are handling it well. I haven't seen Ant-Man the Wasp: Quantumania, but I gotta watch it. But they're not doing it. Apparently that didn't do well. But I don't know. Apparently there's a big thing. Have you seen it?
Mm-mm.
There's a there's something about there's something that connects that movie to Loki apparently. So I'm like, oh man, I
Which
probably
movie again?
the new Ant-Man Wasp: Quantumania.
Oh, I mean, Kang will be the biggest one, but whatever. Um, Darn it! And I just saw something recently about it, but there is something that connects them directly.
Yeah. I thought Moon Knight was pretty good. They really delved into the bipolar, was it bipolar disorder? No, it was
Uh,
was it right?
I mean, it was they're not quite bipolar. It
Per-
was
Personality disorder.
yeah,
Yeah,
MPD.
MPD. Yeah. They really delved that well. I loved it. I think the ending was the finale fight scene was pretty good. Oscar Isaac did a good job, and I thought it was good. Yeah, I did like Miss Marvel, the Imala's the actress.
I
I
did
thought
too.
it was cool. I feel like I just don't remember the story that well. Like I couldn't tell you. Like it was it was something, but I remember She Hulk's story a lot more than that. Yeah.
Um, Miss Marvel was basically beyond the fact that she was a kid. She was huge Captain Marvel fan. And then when she got her powers, she accidentally saved somebody at a dance. Um, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's that. And after she learned her powers were of some like other origin or alien race, quote, and she had the power or the key. The other Bengal, her grandmother gave her the key to open the
Open what?
but her huh
Open what?
open. They were looking.
Like a portal?
They were yeah, because they were stuck on this side,
Right.
like so she was being chased by. She was cute. Flip sides. That's basically it, though.
True. Um.
One of my favorite series is What If, of course.
Oh yeah, we talked about it last episode, but we got What If series. I would put
Yeah.
that. That would be like top two versus Loki for sure. I would say that. I would definitely say that. If it was a top five, I would put I don't know if I would. I'd probably rank She-Hulk over Moon Knight, and I don't know who would be the fifth one. Maybe
I'd rather do Moon Knight over She-Hulk.
okay, that's fine. But I just feel like I don't know. The TV series wise has been doing okay. No, I think it's been doing great. I just think that in terms of fumbles, it has to be Secret Invasion.
Yeah, so far.
Yeah, definitely. Have you seen the new Thor movie?
Ragnarok?
No, that's not Love and Thunder.
Love and Thunder, there you go. Yeah, it was alright.
It was all right, but it's like, bro, that's a big fumble because that, based on the comics, that was arguably one of Thor's most popular plot lines, and they
Well, so
just
yeah, Gore was. They didn't do him justice.
they did not do well. Like I have to rewatch it just to tell you what I really thought, but like nah, bro. Like when I saw that shit, like I don't know, dude. Like it was they wasted Christian Bale on MCU for sure. That was a waste of money.
They did.
Like the writing
And
was, they had so much fun, but then there's a the director Tawika, I can't say his name right, but um he was saying, oh yeah, we just had a bit too much fun and that stuff. And I get it. It's rumored again that he's gonna direct Thor 5, but like I feel like I get it that you made things funny. You made Ragnarok. You ever seen Jojo Rabbit?
no, I've heard good things, though.
Yeah, he won an Oscar for that, for I believe a screenplay. But like I get it that you are a good director. There's no doubt about it. But obviously, when you did fumble that Thor movie. Like it wasn't. I mean, I'm sure there's parts that are good, but like overall, I don't think it was that great. Like
Yeah.
like Ragnarok was. I gotta rewatch Ragnarok. That's a great movie. That's a fun
Ragnarok
movie.
was good.
That's a fun movie. And then like I feel like the Russo brothers really nailed down what is our favorite Thor, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Because the Thor the Dark World could jump off a cliff.
I wouldn't rewatch that. You would have to pay me to watch that again. I would
I
take.
swear, that one was horrible.
That's a waste of time, honestly. Like, I don't know, but just keeping sci-fi themes. I know you haven't seen it, but have you? You haven't seen Mandalorian, right?
Who?
Mandalorian.
No, not yet.
Yeah, I think we already talked about this, but let's not even forget. Let's skip past that. Terminator. How about that? I feel like one's pretty good, but a lot of people like two apparently.
Yeah, I plan on watching Mandalorian, but I wanted to watch Ahsoka first, or Ahsoka.
Yeah, go ahead.
But then, yeah, Mandalorian's definitely on the list. and I know that I know that Pedro Pascal is in it, and he's good.
Yeah.
And then and Giancarlo
Who?
Giancarlo Esposito,
Jean Parlo?
Giancarlo, um,
Oh,
Better Call Saul.
Gina Carlo.
Yeah, him.
No, isn't that a chick?
No,
Who are we talking about?
the dude from Better Call Saul, the chicken, whatever.
Oh,
He's down there. Yeah, he's in
yeah,
there.
that guy, Gus. Yeah, he's the
Gus,
villain.
right?
Yeah, apparently in season 3, they kind of, I don't know. It seems like they kind of did him dirty, but I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I don't really know.
I'm not planning on watching it.
You should watch it. It's fun. I like season 1 and 2. I gotta finish season 2 again. But,
Okay.
yeah. Have you ever seen Star Trek? I haven't.
A long time ago, I'd have to rewatch it.
What do you think of it?
Star Trek is what made me believe I could watch Star Wars, but then Star Wars was already so big by the time I wanted to get into it. I just like Yoda and Jar Jar and Darth Maul, and that was it. But it was good though. It was really good. It always had some really weird moments, but I feel like no, Stargate would had some really weird moments.
I
But
have
Star Trek was cool though.
I have never seen Stargate, but that's another sci-fi thing that I forgot about actually. Yeah.
And Stargate was a lot of weird shit.
That and what's that other one? Twilight Zone?
Never watched it.
They did
I
a
remember they had to. I'm about to say I know they did at least two remakes in my lifetime.
yeah, they did a reboot recently, maybe like 2 years ago.
Mm.
I forget who was in it. It was like some dude. I don't remember. But no, I think it
Then they
was
remember.
yeah, the guy who played Gordon, the guy who played not Commissioner Gordon in the Batman, but Gordon Jeffrey Wright, I believe. He's in the
Oh yeah, it was Jeffrey Wright.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's in the reboot, I believe. Either him or I'm thinking David Harbour from Stranger Things. Yeah.
Well, but then maybe they remembered that real life is the Twilight Zone.
I never seen it any of the Twilight series. I forget what the reboot's on. I feel like it's on FX or something. I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah. We never talked about Stranger Things here, have we?
No, that had to be a
A
whole
whole other
separate
thing.
episode.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, we'll be here for another hour
Yeah, I agree.
plus.
Yeah.
Ooh, shit, sorry, I'm yawning again.
It's fine.
I'm falling apart.
It's fine. We're holding the ceiling together. Right.
Atlas type shit.
We got like 2 hours in. Do you want to like I don't know, want to wrap it up? Want to I don't know, leave on a positive note?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Um, I guess to wrap it up, what's your favorite sci-fi series?
Sci-fi series. I don't know cuz I don't watch a lot of them, but I would have to say Mandalorian for sure. I haven't seen season
Okay.
3, but I watched it like 3 years ago and I really liked the first one and the second one. Any other sci-fi things I've seen? I feel like I've seen like a couple animes that could be sci-fi-ish. Like, there's Psychopaths. You want me to tell you what's the gist of it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so Psychopaths is basically, you live in a futuristic setting where they have developed a system that will calculate your personality and your mentality and all this other bullshit, and believing that you're potentially a criminal. So it's like you know how that crocodile god wanted to like kill people because they could potentially become criminals and kill people in Moon Knight. Dre?
Hmm?
Okay, so
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah,
it's fine.
I heard you, and I was like, yeah, of course. My bad.
It's
Yeah.
all right, but like
No, I definitely remember. Because she just wanted to eat it. She didn't want a chance to actually judge.
right, she wanted to be
Yeah.
judge, executor, and all that shit. But like
Right.
basically, so Psychopaths is like you have a gun that can detect your potential criminal level, and you work
Mhm.
you the main character Well, I don't know who's the main character. It seems like a duo. There's a chick who's like she's a new recruit. She's a green thumb. She's kind of naive. And then there's like obviously her partner, the hardened detective or I guess police officer or whatever. And he's cool and like it's pretty cool. And like I seen that. There's obviously Ghost in the Shell. I tried watching Ghost in the Shell to get into it, but it's like I don't know, dude. Like it's free on Adult Swim,
Hmm.
but like it's like a noir serious anime, but I just can never get it. I can never like watch one. They're like there's an episode where like some guy who I think he didn't get respect from his parents that he no their parents were religious. They didn't believe in putting implants on their bodies, that kind of thing. And he was like a technician that developed like stuff for a company, and so he decided to not he didn't commit suicide. He told one of his coworkers that he wanted to be inside one of the machines mentally. So I guess he killed off his real body and he became into a weaponized machine, and he went on this massacre that to kill his parents, and it's kind of crazy. And it's like, bro, what the fuck? But they stopped him, of course, and it's like, wow, that's kind of dark. And their parents are still upset that he chose the path as a technician, and that he didn't follow their footsteps in their
No.
religion. It was kind of sad. Yeah.
It'd be even sadder when they wound up in the ground.
Right. Right. I can't think of any other sci-fi things, sci-fi thrillers or TV shows I like. I don't know. I feel like a lot of sci-fi things are in movies, honestly. I don't know. That's just me. Yeah. How about you? Any sci-fi
Speaking
shows or movies you like?
well, um, so I did go ahead and like pull up a list or
Okay.
just to kind of see. Have you seen They Clone Tyrone yet?
You mentioned it last episode. Should I watch it?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
Um, so I will say it's gonna sound weird, but any movie where like impending doom is on the horizon. So like The Day the Earth Stood Still,
Okay.
uh what was that? Moonfall.
Oh, Moonfall.
Yeah,
That came out a couple years ago.
you know what I'm saying? But, like movies like that I really, really like. Um if we go to TV shows, hang on. TV show, oh, Men in Black is
Obviously, that's true.
but if we go to where are you, Nika?
What?
I said, oh, I said, where are you?
Where are
Okay,
we?
so no, I was looking for the other tab I had.
Oh, okay.
Altered Carbon.
Oh yeah, that has Anthony Mackie. Yeah, that's on my
Yeah,
list.
season 1 and 2 are actually really good.
Okay. There's Black.
Um,
Does Black Mirror count? I remember watching the special movie thing, the interactive one.
yeah, Bandersnatch, but yeah, no, that counts. Black Mirror.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I like that one. I gotta watch that
You
one.
can you could say the boy action.
The Boys.
Hmm.
I mean, it's more of a superhero thing, but I get what you're saying. It is genetics, not bioengineering. I guess is the word, right?
Yeah, I mean it's down here. It's labeled down here under sci-fi and show. Okay, this is gonna sound stupid, but the Runaway.
The Runaways,
Yeah, so the Runaways is like they're all like
the Marvel characters.
um yeah, it's like Wiccan and those type of characters and their parents.
Right. They are. My brother told me just a couple of days ago. They are, they are children of supervillains, right?
Right, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
But I like that show too, though.
Isn't it on Hulu, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's probably. Is it probably on Disney Plus?
Definitely is, definitely is. I think those are kind of my more immediate ones.
You said Altered Carbon. Gotta write that down.
Yeah, Altered Carbon is actually really, really fucking good.
I think it's based on an anime, I believe. I think so, at least. I
I
don't
think
know.
so.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what's trending on formerly known as Twitter.
Oh, okay.
I can't think of anything, honestly. I feel like the only thing people are talking about is Starfield, and I don't know. I guess because 9/11 was yesterday, no one really.
Oh,
Yeah. When I saw it, I was like, oh, it's 9/11 today.
I had no
Did
idea
it
till I got to work.
didn't even notice. Like, it just popped up. Like, it really just stumbled upon me, and it's like, wow, a little sad day, but okay. Yeah. Any other shows or TVs?
Not immediately. No,
Not really, no. No film.
those are my top ones.
Oh well, you did say
Um,
clone Tyrone.
they
Yeah.
clone Tyrone, and then like that type of stuff where it's like either really futuristic. So like what was that, A&E 2000 or whatever, like the animated one from like mid 2000s, early 2000s.
You said
That
A.
was really good.
You said A&E.
Yeah, I think it's A&E or A dot E.
What's that? I don't know what that is.
Uh,
E.T. A&E.
nah, that's not that. Let me see. What is it, Titan A&E? Hang on, I'll find it real quick. Hmm. The dog is loud as hell. It's Titan AE. It came out in two. It came out 2000 exactly. You probably like it just because it doesn't look like it's what
Are you,
but
you're not talking about Symbiotic Titan, right? That cartoon.
nah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Hang
Didn't finish it though.
on.
A&E Titan. Okay, I'm gonna look it up.
That done right there.
You may have to zoom in. Nah, I never heard of that. I'm looking it up.
Really,
Yeah, never.
it's not a it's actually really good.
True.
And it looked like it would be some. I wasn't expecting an anime or like a animation when I watched it, but it made it definitely.
I just
Oh,
remembered. I just remembered anime that I can't believe I didn't mention at all. It's definitely sci-fi. Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Woo! You should watch that. That's a great one. That's a really good one. It's
okay.
it's developed by Studio Trigger. They're a very well known anime studio. I liked it a lot. That's a good one. You may like Rebecca if you watch it because she's a fun character. A lot of people like her. Yeah. Anime. You gotta love it. Bing bop. Oi.
Oh yeah, Bing Bong.
Bing
He said
bop.
Bing Bong. Yeah. What is this? Oh, what? Okay, yeah, no. Oh, I mean, no, that's a cartoon, no. So no, I'll say the Iron Giant.
That's sci-fi for sure. Isn't he kind of an alien or no? He's like a government project, right? Or what was he? I don't remember.
I think he was actually alien.
Yeah, he's an alien. That counts. Yeah, that's Iron. Vin Diesel. We came back in a circle. The connect.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Superman. Jeez.
Go follow me.
Oh my god.
You stay. I go. No, follow me.
Isn't Iron Giant developed by the same dude who did Incredibles? Bradley something, I believe.
Sounds right.
Yeah, but that wouldn't make any sense because isn't Iron Giant a Warner Brothers property?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm just spitballing now.
Hogarth. They had some horrible names back in the day for these characters.
Yeah, wasn't the kid named Hogarth or that was the artist?
Yeah, yeah. It was the kid's name
Yeah,
Hogarth
Hogarth.
Hughes. Like
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
yeah. I kind of like the artist. He was kind of cool.
Um,
we're mentioning sci-fi things, but we haven't mentioned any video games that are sci-fi. I mean, I have, but you haven't. I just realized that.
But I don't. Well, I guess I gotta look and see what sci-fi games.
Like, have you? I mean, there's like I don't know some Gundam series. I guess a mech series. What else? What there's what is?
Oh, what's the name of that? I guess it would be sci-fi. Damn it! I played Horizon Zero Dawn for sure.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I haven't checked it out, but that's on my ever growing list of things I have to check out. It's never gonna die,
Um,
never be completed. It's
Detroit Become Human. There you go. That's
that
my favorite
I
one.
heard that's a good one. I heard it's a good one.
Very good.
Yeah, there's one called Prototype. You ever heard of that one? It's an old
I
Stony
have
game.
heard of it, never played it though.
It's kind of like a superhero. It's a superhero thing because like you have powers, but like it's all biogenetics, I guess. So it's like that's kind of cool.
Okay.
Yeah, there's 1 and 2, and then people are like, it's been a long time since the third one, but that's another game. I don't know. Have you heard that they're trying to make a God of War TV series, and the guy who voices Kratos now, he's definitely down to play as Kratos in the show. This is like
I'm
couple.
okay with that.
That's a couple months ago. That was a couple of months ago, but it's like I feel like that's not gonna happen. I don't know. I just get this feeling that they won't do it because I mean he voices Kratos, but he doesn't. I mean he's buff definitely, but he doesn't look like Kratos though. But I mean I'm
I mean,
okay.
he could go on the Hollywood stack, get some the Hollywood stack and get some muscles, some
Definitely,
muscles.
that's true. I would be okay if the guy who played Atreus would play Atreus again. He just got cut his hair, I guess. That's really it. Sunny something. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot what it was. He's kind of annoying, but just like Atreus.
When God of War moment, but like I felt like he was so stupid when he went to Asgard, or was it Midgard? No, it was Asgard. He went to Asgard. He climbed the fucking he climbed the wall, and then like who's that guy? The guy who guards the gate to Asgard.
Handel?
I think I don't know, maybe Undul.
Handel. The one that Idris Elba plays?
Yeah, I was just gonna mention that.
Yeah.
Okay, so like he was, dude, that guy was like a sociopath or something. I don't know, like
Oh, he definitely was.
yeah,
He was tripping.
he was crazy. I still gotta finish that game. Like I don't know, just I gotta finish that game. Yeah. You know, I know you don't follow any Zelda stuff, but like apparently, because in the last game, Breath of the Wild, they made DLC for it. But the new game that came out, they're not making DLC for it. They announced that they're actually making a new Zelda game, basically. And it's like, but the other one just came out. It's like, what the fuck? That's crazy. Yeah. I guess that's kind of a sci-fi game too, because you could build stuff in the new Zelda game. You can make you kind of can make Gundams too. And
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can make crucifixions of people too.
Oh, God.
I know. Some people, Twitter had a blast when it came out. I haven't played
I
it.
bet.
I should, but I'm kind of just waiting for the new Switch to come out because this new it's been rumored that there's gonna be a new console. So a lot of people are saying like the hardware is really showing its age, and it's like I agree. But there's a rumor it's supposed to come out next year around the holidays, which I guess makes a lot of sense. I told my brother this, but like I don't know what game was gonna sell the Switch too, because the new Zelda game just came out, and it's like it would have to be the new Mario game, the 2D one's coming out this holiday, November or something, and it's like that's crazy. It's like it would have to be either Metroid Prime 4 or a 3D Mario game, or I guess it could be a shitload of ports of old Nintendo games, but that's gonna be it would be hype, but it wouldn't be hype as a new game. I don't know.
Okay, yeah. No,
Yeah,
fair.
yeah, but yeah. Games, yeah, you gotta love them. Gaming, yeah, we game in this house. Fuck.
Clickety click click, stupid.
Could be click stupid. And this is 180 360 no scope. Stupid.
Right. Wait, stupid.
Stupid. Oh, block your blue shell with banana. Stupid.
Oh my god.
That's not even possible, but it works. I'm throwing. Yeah.
All right.
Let's end it, bro.
Yeah. You want to take us out?
I'll take it out. Thanks for joining me, guys. If you watched this video and like, I'm glad you guys stick to the very end, and appreciate you. Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in.
with us, guys. We'll catch you next week on another episode of the Final Battle podcast. Bing bang!
Bing bong. All right, dudes. Take care.
All right.
Deuces.
All right. Bye, Kev.